Hi guys, and welcome. Today, we'll see how to build a procurement tracking system in Notion and go through each stage of project procurement. In this video, we won't focus on the Notion setup. Our focus is the procurement process. The process is divided into 4 stages: planning, tendering, evaluation and contract award, and procurement closure. I've created a simple board in Notion with 3 statuses: not started, in progress and done, so we can track progress across all stages. So, in the planning phase, we start by identifying procurement needs. Define all goods and services to be acquired. The next step is to determine the procurement strategy. For example, for IT vendors, this may include deciding on contract types and the sourcing strategy. Then, assemble the procurement team. Assign roles: project manager, procurement officer or analyst, technical SME, legal and finance, and sponsor or PMO. It is crucial to prepare a procurement management plan. Let me show you the template. First, define the purpose and scope of the procurement plan. Summarize what will be procured and how this plan will manage procurement activities. Then, describe the overall strategy, contract types, and timeline. Explain how the procurement process aligns with the project scope, schedule, and budget. Define roles and responsibilities. Detail the items or services to be procured. Specify the contract approach. State how proposals will be evaluated. We will review this later, and list any templates or forms that will be used. Then, identify key procurement risks. Provide a high-level procurement schedule. Define who needs to approve procurement documents and contract awards, and note any constraints. After preparing the procurement management plan, write a high-level statement of work for each procurement item, outlining the scope and deliverables. The next step is to define the evaluation criteria. Set decision factors and their weights. Add key procurement milestones to the project timeline. Finally, review and approve the planning documents. Get stakeholder approval for the procurement plan. We are done with the planning stage and move to the tendering stage. Let me show you the request for proposal template. Starting with developing the request for proposal. Add an introduction. Provide a brief overview of the organization and the project context. Define the high-level objectives that the procurement supports. Summarize what the vendor is expected to deliver. Describe the technical requirements and expected deliverables. This may include required technologies, standards, and service levels. Provide submission guidelines. Explain how proposals will be evaluated and weighted. Include qui date. Add general terms and conditions. Specify who vendors can contact for clarification. Then, approve the documents with stakeholders and release the request for proposal to vendors. Collect proposals and respond to vendor questions. The evaluation stage starts with forming the evaluation team and using the bid evaluation matrix to assess each proposal against the defined criteria. As you can see in the template, each criterion has a specific weight. Assign a score from 0 to 10 for each criterion for every vendor, multiply it by the weight, and calculate the total score. The vendor with the highest total score wins. Shortlist the finalists based on their scores. Perform reference checks or technical validations if needed. Discuss any scope, pricing, or schedule changes with the preferred vendor. Finalize deliverables, schedule, payment terms, and legal. Now we move forward with the procurement. At the closure stage, first verify completion. You can use the tracking template shown on the screen. Ensure all final invoices are received and paid. Release any performance bonds or retainers. Conduct a procurement review to capture lessons learned, resolve any outstanding claims, and confirm that all contractual obligations have been fulfilled. At screen, you are able to see Procurement Closure Checklist. So, that was the final stage of the procurement process. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful. You can find this and many other templates on my Etsy page. Link at the description.